Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives 4E channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Gwendolyn Brown, the star of Sister Wives, has struggled throughout her life. However, has tragedy affected her sufficiently to make her ego smaller? Kody Brown and Christine Brown, his third wife, are the parents of Gwendolyn. Although Gwendolyn and her several siblings were raised together, the Brown family's life wasn't always simple. Kody wasn't as involved in Gwendolyn's life as he may have been when she was younger. He was previously married to Mary Brown and Janelle Brown. Then he included Robin Brown in the discussion. With so many siblings and a challenging mom, Gwendolyn's childhood undoubtedly had a lasting mark on her, even though she was fortunate to escape the family's center as an adult. Despite being a well-adjusted adult, Gwendolyn has spoken out about her prior experiences, and some feel that she is too at ease disclosing her background to the world. Following her brother Garrison Brown's untimely death, Gwendolyn Brown's connection with her public persona could undergo a complete transformation. The next time Gwendolyn decides to share something on social media, she might be a completely different person. Gwendolyn's voice was probably muffled in her early years by her numerous siblings as she attempted to fend for herself in a tumultuous home environment. Christine and Kody, her parents, had 6 children of their own, but because of his multiple marriages, Kody's brood was significantly greater than the usual. Mary had 1 child, Christine and Janelle had 6 apiece, and things grew even more when Robin joined the family. As Christine's 4th child and the 11th total Brown sibling, Gwendolyn had to make her voice heard over the cacophony of her siblings. Although Gwendolyn had demonstrated her independence throughout Sister Wives, she still needed to mature a lot before she was comfortable discussing the events of her early life. Despite her parents' best efforts to provide her with a wonderful existence, Gwendolyn struggled with her identity. She wanted to become more autonomous and resolve conflicts with some of her siblings. As she grew older, Gwendolyn tried her hardest to talk honestly about her childhood and, with encouragement from the Sister Wives cast, felt comfortable expressing her problems. Gwendolyn realized she had more to say about her childhood after moving out of the house as a young adult to attend college and forge her own identity. Gwendolyn felt at ease talking about Sister Wives and the problems she'd had while appearing on the show with the wide audience of viewers when she shared her feelings about her family online. She didn't hold back when discussing personal matters within her family, but she was very forthright about her experiences growing up in the Brown household. Gwendolyn's disappointments were evident from the beginning, particularly with Robin and Kody. Gwendolyn said that her problems with her father and Robin were more serious than most people knew, having struggled as a young girl. Gwendolyn spoke out about the behavior she had experienced from her father in the past and expressed her feelings about Robin altering the dynamics of her family, even though she didn't want to make accusations against him that she couldn't support. Robin and her father were clearly upset with Gwendolyn's choices when she came out and introduced Beatriz Queiroz as her lover. When they, particularly Robin, attempted to use Gwendolyn's life as leverage, it wounded her. Viewers of Sister Wives were aware of Gwendolyn's anger, but they were also curious to hear her point of view and learn about her interactions with Robin, Kody, and the other members of the Brown family. Even while Gwendolyn might not have recognized how angry she was, it was obvious to those watching her on Patreon and YouTube right away that she was dealing with a lot of painful feelings related to her dad and the way he treated her. While Gwendolyn went on to talk about her life, it seemed like she was sorting through some emotions. As Gwendolyn worked through the process of figuring out where she was on the emotional spectrum, she was speaking out loud about her ideas and creating waves with her fearless viewpoints. Gwendolyn has the right to express her emotions, but there is currently a gulf between her and her father because of her choice to be so vocal about Robin's mostly detrimental influence on her life. Gwendolyn was also at ease criticizing other family members, such as her brother Padden Brown, with whom she has a very tense relationship. If Gwendolyn offends someone by expressing her opinions, it doesn't bother her. While Gwendolyn and her brother Garrison did not have a tense relationship, it could have been difficult for him to accept her feelings regarding her other familial relationships. Gwendolyn hasn't said much online since learning of his untimely death in March 2024, giving herself space to process her feelings and move on. While it's probable that Garrison, who too had a tumultuous relationship with Robin and his father, encouraged Gwendolyn to speak her truth, his passing might have made her a little more circumspect in her online disclosures. Understandably, Gwendolyn has been more reserved after her brother's death. Gwendolyn has experienced what is probably the most traumatic tragedy of her young life. Therefore, it will be challenging to go on and take some time to figure out where to go from here. Gwendolyn created a lot of talk about herself and her family by speaking the truth online, something she might not want to do again. Gwendolyn's ego, which was probably very huge at one point when she was becoming popular for sharing insights on the turmoil in her family, has probably completely changed as a result of her reflections on the effects Sister Wise has had on her family. After Robert Garrison Brown died in an apparent suicide, Sister Wives actress Mykelti Padron, née Brown, disclosed that her complete family gathered for the first time in years. The 27-year-old Mykelti posted on Patreon that Garrison's passing sucked, but she was also trying to see the bright side of things. The upside of his departure is that it's clear he's in a better place and isn't suffering, grieving, or depressed anymore. She stated in the video, which was posted on the Instagram account without a crystal ball, "Of course, I hope he's in a better place." As she thought back on his funeral in Flagstaff, Arizona, she added, "The other plus is that I got to see my whole family together for the first time in years. Garrison would have been pleased by that, of course." The reality TV star claimed that Garrison wouldn't have wanted us all to stop living and stop doing what we need to do and what we want to do. She and her husband, Tony Padron, and their children left for Flagstaff as soon as they received the news. Mykelti said that the Brown family will be honoring Garrison in the coming months with a family gathering in Wyoming, among other things. In regards to the grieving process, Mykelti went on, "It's hard to live and go on and continue your life like what it was before. People can't really help with it. You just have to go through it. There's not much they can say or do about it." She asked her admirers not to ask her anything about Garrison or the celebrations her family is organizing in his honor as she brought the matter to a close. The mother of three cried and added, "I will cry, and honestly, it's something I'm not going to answer questions about anyway. The majority of my siblings and I have, I believe, pretty well come to the conclusion that none of our lives are private because the show and its episodes are broadcast to the world. However, we own this. It's private right now." Police verified to In Touch on March 5 that Garrison, 25, died at the age of 25 from a self-inflicted gunshot wound at his Flagstaff residence. When his brother Gabriel Brown went to his house at their mother Janelle Brown's request, he found his body. After Garrison wrote menacing texts to family employees on March 4, the 54-year-old mother of 6 started to worry for his safety. "I want to be angry with you for sharing the fun moments. However, I am unable to." He wrote, "I miss these days," the police said. Shortly after rumors of Garrison's demise circulated, Janelle and Kody Brown confirmed his death. She posted on Instagram saying, "Kody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown. He brought joy and brightness to everyone he came in contact with. We shall be left speechless at the void his loss has left in our lives. Please respect our privacy and join us in paying tribute to his memory." His cousin Emma verified on Instagram that his funeral took place on March 9, barely 4 days after he passed away. She posted a lengthy tribute, saying, "I had to dress up for your funeral today, and this is everything I wish you could have heard before I have to say goodbye. You are loved. I don't even have a photo of you that doesn't have your infectious smile. I'm not sure if I can express how much I'll miss you." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.